Hello, Orlando. I am live. So, had a bit of technical difficulties at the moment tonight. It was my bad. My bad. Hopefully, Daniel can come on here and Sai can come on here from Sci-Fi Collectibles. Sci-Fi, sorry, not Collectibles. Collectibles on my brain. Just Orlando again. Yeah, so bear with me. Yeah, technical difficulties, eh? I hate them. Okay. Linda, how's it going? So saying slight technical difficulties tonight. That was my bad, of course. Yeah, it's been one of these days on StreamYard for me again. Yeah, so I was trying out something new with my double things, Surface Pros, and it didn't work. Something went terribly wrong. But hopefully getting them sorted out. Okay. Don't think I can go in here, can I? Nope. Can't. Yep. Oop. So just tracking it down, the new one anyway. I haven't got a banner for that either. So that's gonna be fun. And Linda, how's it going? Yes. Let's see where these guys are at. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. That's sorry, I'm just checking if it's me. There we go. God, I feel like a doddering forward. Sorry, checking if it's me. Let's turn this one down. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, how's everybody going? Anyway. Yeah. Let's just check, shall we? Sorry about the silence, guys. I'm just checking. We're sorting this out. Thanks, Orlando, and thanks, Linda, for. Can't thank you enough for your support. You really can't. Yeah. Just hang in there with me as well. Much appreciated. That is much appreciated. Okay. This is really odd. Did send them the link, but if you guys can actually, Daniel, if you're in the chat, I know this is the right link for this one. Yeah, we had a bit of a downpour and a little bit of a lightning and thunder as well here in Wellington. Odd that, isn't it? The weather's changing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I was right. We're right. Okay. While I'm figuring this out, I just want to add that sad news today. Lost a legend in the animation world, the voiceover world. Kevin Conroy passed away today. Voice of Batman animated series, the quintessential voiceover for Batman. He's sorely missed. I know I grew up watching Batman animated. I think, in my opinion, yes, I think it revolutionized how we saw Batman animated movies and how we saw Batman actually. Dark film noirish animation, absolutely fantastic. So Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. Really, it's yeah. So yeah. Okay, let's just check here. This is really odd. I can't seem to actually know what's going on. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my goodness.
Finally,
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Are you seeing? Are you
I
seeing
do.
me in a full picture, or are you seeing my name underneath? Because I can barely see my face. Which one are you looking at?
I see you.
Oh,
Yep.
all of
I
me?
see you. Yeah. Just your head and shoulders. Yeah.
That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Si.
Man.
Technical difficulties. So
Yeah,
it's
stand by. Yeah, that's cool.
um, Daniel has contacted me, but I did send him the link, but he's still not on board. So,
All right.
um,
Oh well. Let's chat.
uh,
Chat away.
but Rolando's here and Linda's here. So, yeah.
Hello.
Well, that thing didn't work, did it? Two computers. I just get feedback.
Uh,
Whole lot of stuff.
it's like
Uh,
wearing. It's like wearing two watches. You can never tell what's the actual time.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
it's yeah. Uh, don't tell me about time zones because I wouldn't have the foggiest idea how it. So,
Basically,
um,
you're ahead of me in time. That's about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 2 hours. Two
Yeah.
hours. So, um, how are you anyway? Sorry.
I'm well, thanks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Um,
You've got an impressive collection, I must say. Um, I was,
I've been collecting since 1978.
wow. Yeah.
I had a break when I was probably in college after the Return of the Jedi figures stopped,
Yeah.
and then yeah, just went around chasing girls and doing other unhealthy and other weird things in around
Right.
high school, listening to lots of heavy metal and
Yeah.
trying to be cool. Because you weren't a cool kid back in the day if you collected Star Wars figures. You're a damn nerd. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'm still a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm all
Same.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
happy with it now. But I get picked on all the time at work for collecting Star Wars and other figures. But guess what? I embrace my nerdiness.
Well, why not? Um,
Exactly.
uh, I was collecting for years until I gave it up for alcohol.
Ah, that
And
sucks.
didn't go back until about 10 years.
That's
um,
cool. You've gone to a more healthy habit, I guess.
yeah, well, you could say another expensive habit. Yeah, um,
And getting more expensive to the day.
it is. Even in America, it's getting expensive with their high inflation
Oh,
going
mate.
on. So, uh,
It's to do with everything, like, everything to the point where you got like jet fuel or avgas or paying people for this, paying people for that, everything. The cost of plastic, the cost of cardboard, the cost of everything just goes up, and therefore we have to spend, $20 more or even more on figures. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
But lucky for the TVC people, they've kept the plastic bubble.
True.
Not
I mean, I agree. I mean, when it comes to the 6-inch line, I don't mind if it's got the new embossed and lovely little cardboard bit there. That's fine. But yeah, for the 6-inch line, that's what we all grew up with, or I did especially. And yeah, you can't change those figures. The deluxe. I'm just trying to read that. We've been collecting for a while. We should stop for a short bit to collect a few kids. Yeah, yeah, I know. I got a couple of children as well. Yeah, two of them. They're men now. Yeah, they're men. One of them's a big collector of high-end stuff. So he collects all hot toys of all kinds. He loves
right.
Batman too.
Yeah, Yeah.
My wife's in the background here sneaking about. She says she's not. She can't. Hello, he said.
Hello.
Hello.
From
You
New
won't see
Zealand.
it, eh? She's
Yeah.
Queen of the Shadows back here, shall I tell you. She's Morticia. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're lucky you don't collect, 6-inch, do you? You don't, do you? Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got lots of them. Yeah. I didn't think I would. When I first saw them out, I bought the so-called Sand Trooper. I thought that looked good. That looked great. The Luke Skywalker on Bespin sucked. I didn't like that one. And I thought I'll never collect another one again. And then suddenly, boom, I've probably got, I don't know, I couldn't say how many, 100 something more. Yeah, plus I've got Black Series First Order TIE Fighter, Black Series Snowspeeder. Yeah, lots and lots of expensive stuff hanging around the place.
I mean, most of the collectors are collecting stormtroopers, would you think? Because they like stormtroopers?
Oh, man, everyone loves stormtroopers. Yeah. Yeah, I've got, and again, I can't tell you how many I've got. Lots of them, different kinds, different eras. Yeah. How about yourself? You getting plenty, or not a lot, or a few? Or?
Yeah. I've got some. I don't suppose you can actually see that, but
I don't know. See,
whoops.
where is that?
Um,
Which is that one?
That's Luke Bespin.
Is that the original Luke Bespin?
No, this is the 6.
Is it the new? Is it the new or the old?
I think it might be. I'm not too certain. Probably the new. I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. It doesn't look bad because the old one looked terrible. That's why I said,
yeah, it's got a photo reel, I think. So
yeah, that one looks way better. The original one back in 2013 or whatever it was, they look shocking. They were bad. The face, because there was no photo reel back then. So
yeah,
the best things to collect were probably troopers because that's about it. Yeah, I've got that's probably, I don't know if you can see that. Tricky. That's the last probably gaming greats figure I'm going to get until they get Scorch from the Republic Commando.
That's an awesome figure, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Probably one of the last ones you're going to see in the plasticky bubble thing too, I reckon. We'll start going to the full cardboard.
Yeah, people are getting complaining because the photos are not depicted as to the action figure. So
exactly, yes.
With the pins, I think Mike was discussing the new Cassian Andor and his outfit here, where the bins, not bins, the boots didn't match.
Yeah.
So they got that totally wrong. So
the pinless photography, as they call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus the photos on the cars look all dramatic and fantastically shot with nice artistic lighting and a bit of airbrushing and I got the Ned B from the Kenobi series.
Right.
The figure looks great, but the picture on the front looks a lot better, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not here to buy a picture.
Yeah. Are you when you buy them in store, do you have a tendency to kind of say, hopefully it's all there?
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky at my Zing store. That I've known these guys for years. I've bought lots of things from them on like a platinum member card, doodad sort of thing, and they just say, look, if it's effed up and its quality control's out of control, if quality control's not there, bring it back, and we will replace it.
Okay.
So I'm good with that. Yeah, I won't walk into a Kmart or a Woolworths or a Target and say, no, I'll just get one on there because they won't replace it. But Zing does.
Yeah.
Zing's pretty good.
Yeah, Zing's pretty good. I like eBay. Not eBay, sorry, EB Games. So
Yeah, they are good. They've looked after me pretty well.
yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I'm hoping now for more. I've got one Hot Toys Dark Trooper left to go, and
Yeah.
I'm hunting down, hopefully trying to find the new Prey Predator.
Oh,
The new
okay.
TV. Yeah, it's coming
All
out
right.
soonish. I've seen some NECA sites, and yeah, they're printing it out and doing it up, and yeah, I don't get much NECA anymore. It's just they're super expensive.
Oh, they are. Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
we don't get hardly any here in Wellington. Not
Yeah, I don't
anyway.
get many here either. I'll probably be buying it from overseas.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can do it.
Um, I wanted. I can probably still pick up a Terminator, the first movie Terminator.
Ah,
Arnie in his first costume here, but I mean, I really want, and this is Nick. It's going to cost me heaps.
yeah.
Doc from Back to the Future when he's dressed up in his white.
Has he got the weirdo sort of headlight sort of thing happening on his head, or just the white suit?
No, just the white kind of nuclear suit. That's what I'm after. So,
Still there?
yep,
Ed just rang me. Ed5 just rang me.
yeah.
Get on board, mate.
Is he having?
No, he actually phoned me.
Oh, is he having trouble or just?
I know. I declined his call.
All right.
There's-
Because he's not answering me because I've just actually messaged him a couple of times. So, so if you're in the chat, Dan,
Get on board, man. Get on board.
yeah, that I've sent you the link. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll try and send you another one. I don't know how to do that, and I don't
Yeah,
really want to go back out and come back in. So,
it was easy to find. So I really hope he does. Yeah, have a look for it. Yeah.
because this top five is still happening.
Yeah,
So,
I'm up for it. We can discuss and whatnot. I mean, yeah, action films. I mean, yeah. One.
that's why I'm wearing the hat. This is a Rambo hat. So,
Oh wow.
so
Which Rambo is your favourite movie?
it'd probably be the first one. Actually, I have to go
Yeah.
the first one.
First, when I was a kid, the first one didn't interest me so much. I didn't understand it.
Right.
But later on in life, I sort of went, yeah, man, I get this.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
second one was probably the cool one when I was a teenager because you could go out and buy a Rambo knife with the compass at the bottom of the hilt of the blade, and that's what you really wanted. And
Yeah.
you know, and the third one I wasn't a big fan of, but the
Yeah.
one
The
in
knives kept on getting bigger.
yeah, and plus also you look back now and he was helping the Taliban, so
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly. I think he got sacked for that as well. So,
yeah, I think it's a bit dated now. So yeah,
but the first one I think it just blew everybody away. Really.
it was interesting. Yeah, I was only 14 or something when it came out, or 13 when it came out. I don't know. It was when home videos first came out. You just went, oh look, there's Rocky in another different movie, First Blood.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at that. But
But the book was written. Everybody knows this, but the book was written with Rambo dying,
yeah,
and
exactly.
Sylvester Stallone changed that
Yeah,
completely. Turned that on its head, so it worked. So,
I've got to say the fourth Rambo, the one that's just called Rambo or whatever, the one in
yeah,
supposedly shot in Burma or Myanmar or whatever. Holy
yeah,
crap, that was incredibly brutal.
yeah, intense,
That,
eh?
that was that was nasty. I just went, oh dear,
yeah,
we're going down this path of absolute blood and gore and
yeah.
horrible,
The short one,
horrible endings. It
yeah,
was frightening. It was a scary, frightening film, and you think, oh, okay, of course it was over the top, and hey, it's Rambo. What do you expect? You know, like it eventually became that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
Plus they mixed in Christianity with the missionaries going off.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
was interesting
Well, that didn't
juxtaposition.
help. Yeah, that
So
didn't help much.
I don't think it did help because it was it's they do go into warring places, missionaries, but they're far from that sort of placement.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
so his other one, his last one, Last Blood, I thought was
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, it's okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's all right. I watched it once and went, look, I'll go back and look at it again with a different frame of mind and sort of go, yeah, well, it's okay.
but
Yeah,
he needs to stop. I think hopefully that's the last one. I think he just needs to
yeah,
stop that. So
forget it. Yeah,
because
it's like a lot of,
he was saying
it's
he
like a,
was so
yeah. So what else are you looking forward to? They were still talking about another Alien film, maybe.
yeah. I've kind of lost hope for the Alien franchise. It stopped for me from Aliens and Aliens 2, and then it took a nosedive after that. So
Yeah,
um,
I
I'm
actually saw the first Alien when I was 9. I snuck into a cinema, and as a 9-year-old who's never seen much in the way of horror and gore, and suddenly seeing some guy with a thing bursting out of his chest, that was a bit of a shock.
yeah. I mean, good effects though, right?
Oh, yeah. And there were people vomiting in the aisles and people leaving the cinema, and I mean that's the sort of thing you want. It's
Yeah.
like what's the new one? Terrifier or whatever that's out now. It's probably at the cinema. Have you heard much about that?
No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh wow, this one's meant to be the most horrific film ever made. I reckon even to this day people are still leaving cinemas and vomiting in their handbag and God knows what. Yeah, something to do with some clown. Or
Oh,
Terrifier 2, I think it's called.
oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's meant to be absolutely spun out nasty.
yeah. That's not my cup of tea.
Nah,
Stuff like that. So
okay.
not after I've heard true life stories on that viral man who, you know, dressed up as a clown in America a few years ago. But yeah,
Oh, okay. Geez,
yeah,
that's another long story, that one.
yeah. I might go into it. I might go into
That's okay. No
it.
need to.
Um,
Um, yeah, but Aliens, I think I saw that when I was about 18, 16 or something like that. And I walked out of the cinema at the end of it and just went, oh my God, it's over. Oh, wow. They finally, that's action. That is
yeah,
action films. When you walk out going, oh my God, Jesus, it's like you were there. It was like you were there with them. And at the cinema, yeah, it's just brilliant. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's good when you watch it with people. You know,
Everyone just walked out going, oh man, oh Jesus, I need to lie down, sort of. Yeah, it was a crazy film. It still stands to this day. You can't beat it.
yeah, yeah.
Hello again, Linda. I'd like a third Prometheus film to show what I think it's David, it does with all the David. Yeah, I think David was the first one, the first synthetic. What was the other one? He had a twin brother. I don't know. David was the one that ended up with his head in a sports bag at the end of the first Prometheus.
Oh, that's right. That's right. When the ship fell on Charlize Theron, wasn't it?
Yeah. Squished like a bug. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a bad movie. That was pretty cool, but it didn't. explain a lot, but still, maybe a third Prometheus Covenant film might suffice. I don't know.
I've seen Covenant. I've got the Covenant actually. It's up here.
I've got to. Yeah.
No known actors really. I thought it was all right, but it just fell over, and
Yeah.
the story just compounded itself into.
It didn't explain how it's going to get back to the first Alien film, did it?
No, not really.
The Prometheus film did. It started thinking, but there's the engineers. They're the guys that sit in the big chair and 9 foot tall looking, staunch looking fellas and whatnot. And but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Aliens, definitely in there. All right, Pete, what do you got next? What's your next one?
Well, I'm a keen fan of Predator.
Oh, yes.
The first one. Second one was all right, but first one's my favourite. First one's my favourite. So
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, again, I was there, man. I was there at the cinema again. I didn't expect to see. I thought because I think a couple of months earlier, I think I saw Schwarzenegger doing Commando.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I knew because way back before any sort of previews, trailers, all I saw was a poster, Predator, and it had a picture of big muscle-bound Schwarzenegger with a gun in a jungle. And I thought, righto, okay, here we go again, Commando in the jungle. And then it just slowly, I mean, the music was better.
Yeah.
And then the jungle itself was ominous. And then suddenly, what the hell are you? What the hell are you?
Yeah, and they, it was a good decision that Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the suit, but then he gave it up. And
Van Damme's only about 5 foot.
Yeah, no, he's shorter than Arnie. He was shorter than Arnie. So,
I mean, like Kevin Peter Hall, he was 7'3". He was enormous. He's a foot taller than I am. It's huge.
It needed that. It needed the height.
Yeah.
So,
and the suit was way better. What's his name? The guy who designs. There we go. We're going back to Alien 2. The designer. Yeah. What's his name?
It's Stan Winston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And man, he had a long career.
He certainly did.
He worked for James Cameron a lot as well. So
it was actually James Cameron who gave him an idea about the Predator, the mandibles.
Yeah.
On a plane, they're drawn away like this Jamaican-looking statue, and then he went, "Oh, I'd like to see something with mandibles." And so Stan Winston, bing, the lights came on, and the Predator's born. My favourite aliens, I've got to say. One of the most looking things. And
why is my favourite is because it showed the locations and gave, gave it a real good feel, an action feel. So a mercenary group going in and one by one they get killed. I mean,
and they were hard bastards too. They were like really, they copped an absolute shellacking. They copped a flogging.
Yeah, I mean, especially Shane Black's character.
Oh.
He had a shellacking and got stripped.
He was skinned alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually got one of those figures, one of the skinned Predator figures.
Oh, have you? All right.
Yeah. Mate of mine on YouTube here got me one. Hatch, James. Yeah, he's got some things. And so amongst all my 6-inch Predator, I've also got that trophy case, with all the alien skulls in it from Predator 2.
Oh, wow.
I got that. Yeah, that was cool. Good find.
Have you got Dutch, or have you got the other?
No, they're really hard to find, and
Right.
they're super expensive. But you got to make sure you get the original ones from the movie. They do make comic book ones, and they look a bit silly, if you ask me.
Yeah, I want the movie ones. So
Exactly.
those would be my grails, one of my grails. So
I would love
get Dutch.
Blame. Yeah, and Blame. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'd love that, but they haven't made that one, unfortunately. Yeah.
I like them all. So
it'd be nice to get a few of all the Sonny Landham character, the Indian fellow with a dirty knife, and that'd be cool.
Yeah. I reckon they should actually redo them in NECA.
I reckon so too. Yep.
So
Billy, Dutch, Wayne.
Yeah.
The lot. Yeah.
Poncho.
Yep.
Even the girl, which I've forgotten her name.
Yep. Why not? Make the whole gang. I don't know where the hell I'll put them, but I'll put them somewhere.
Yeah.
And so Predator 2, did you like Predator 2? I reckon it's good.
Yeah, Predator 2's got some really good moments because it links, both those films link to Prey.
To Prey?
Yeah.
How does it link to Prey?
With the musket that Danny Glover got.
Oh, damn gun, 1715. Yes.
Yeah, 1715. And with a couple of lines that were out of the Predator 1 film, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a direct line to Schwarzenegger's thing. That's where I come from anyway. But the one with Danny Glover in it, that's a direct link to the gun.
Yeah. I've actually,
because they come back. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The only Hot Toys Predator I've got is actually the Predator Elder, and it has that gun, and you can actually see if you look carefully, it's got the 1715 and the guy's name written on it on the flintlock pistol.
Right. Yeah.
I'll send you a photo of it. It's an incredible figure. It's probably one of my favorite Hot Toys.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's like got rubbery dreadlocks and hey, Mother, Darth Mother.
How you going, mate?
I like this dude. I chat with him a bit when I go on the streams and stuff. I don't actually be on the stream, but I'm chatting to people underneath.
Well, I'll be coming to actually talk to you on an interview and a good conversation on my show soon. So,
all right.
So if you're up for that, you're more than welcome. So
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, what do you think of all the other AVPs and Predators and Predators?
I like the first AVP. That was good, awesome. So
that was good. Yeah.
Second one out. Requiem was just a total disaster.
Mate, I've got better lighting effects than what they did in that film. And look at me, I'm barely seen on screen unless I got really close. So
you're right. I mean, you couldn't see the aliens, for God's sake. I mean,
no, they're black. They're black, shiny aliens in a sewer or in a dark room. Or I did like the Predators, though. I've got to admit the what's his name, Predator, the one that cleans up after everyone, named after the Pulp Fiction character. That was cool.
You see, I can only say it was bad because I haven't seen it for a long time, so I haven't really gone back to that. I haven't even got it in my collection because it was just so bad.
Wow. No, I gave it a director's cut. I bought the director's cut, and guess what? Not much there. There's not much there. Really, not much there.
What? It's probably 6 minutes. That's about it.
If I can remember which bits were the actual director's addition to it, I can't remember. What about Predators? Where they wake, get up, they get on the vegan world and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Predator's great. I like Predator.
The only thing that pissed me off was when the actual trailer, the YouTube trailer, actually showed that bit when they're on the new. It showed all the moons and the planets in the sky.
Right. Yeah.
Like, come on, why did they show that? They should have left that out so the audience can go, oh my God, they're not on Earth,
Yeah. I mean,
Do that. That's where trailers can fail, I reckon.
yeah. Yeah, trailers can either hit or miss with people. It tells you too much in it, or the plot, or it tells you too little of what's
Exactly.
happening. So,
Or they show the best bits of the whole movie,
yeah,
and that's it.
yeah, that's the problem with trailers. You got to find the in between. A lot of people who are doing these trailers don't find the middle ground. I don't think so. They just go for the jugular. So,
True. That goes and shows everything.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a mad fan of the Predator franchise overall. I can hit and miss certain little bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the one that Shane Black wrote, that was a bit weird.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah, before Prey. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit weird. Had some good bits, but I had some pretty sort of bits.
Yeah. Olivia Munn was quite good on it, but then her character completely changed. I'm going, why? Now you're carrying a gun. Oh.
Little kid with the helmet and all that sort of stuff. That was weird.
Yeah. I keep on collecting, guys. How are you?
Hey guys. I like these dudes. They're great.
Yeah.
I was meant to meet up with them in Canberra, but I had to work.
Where is this Daniel, man? Where are you,
I know.
Daniel?
Ed 5. Copy, Ed 5. Come in, Ed 5.
I'll send him a link. I'll send him another link. Where are you?
Yeah, man. What's he doing?
Come
on, you crazy dude. Hurry up.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to say, of course, he's not here, but Darth Rock pulled out because he had to work. So,
real life matters. Real life stuff gets in the way.
Yeah. So, he's a security guard, I think.
Oh, okay. Geez, that's yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
What do you do for a quid, man?
I used to be a cleaner.
A cleaner. Okay.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore. I'm looking for a new direction because cleaning is just a bitch at the moment. So I'm unemployed, but I'm on a course just to further my skills, which I've got skills anyway. So,
cool. Yeah. Cleaning money is actually quite good these days. They can make quite a bit of cash.
Yeah, it's the bosses that I didn't like to work for.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I've done that before.
Yeah. I was treated like garbage for quite a number of years. I don't know why I was stuck in that, but I had really horrible bosses, supervisors. They just didn't know what they were doing. They were arguing between them all the time, and they were
and they took it out on you.
Yeah. So, last place I was doing, it was a city fitness gym. So, I was gagging. I was actually gagging coming out of the toilets. So
Jesus.
I nearly vomited. So I gave that up. I gave cleaning up. I said, "Well, Pete, you're 51 years old. I think you've had it. It's time for a change." So
you're 51. You're as old as me, man.
Yeah.
Wow, you look good for your age. Haven't got a grey hair on your head. Not that I can see.
I'm wearing a hat.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look like probably people say I look 51, but that's right. That's fine.
No, man, you look good for your age. You look good.
Yeah, thank you. I feel it though in my bones.
Oh yeah, same here. It's like with my job, I've got to push hospital beds around and struggle with drug addicted and alcoholic patients throwing themselves around and bariatric patients. And yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
So where are you? Where are you? What do you do?
I'm a wardsman.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, or hospital orderly or whatever you want to call them, porters. But even though I do a lot more patient security, I guess you want to call it.
Okay.
But if someone plays up, they're high on ice and stuff, I've got to sort of deal with them with a bunch of my buddies to restrain them so doctors can make them go to sleep. And then it's not easy.
Okay. All right. Right. Must be a hard job. Must be a really hard job.
It is, but I love it. It's rewarding. Yeah, and frustrating.
Right. Yeah.
I've been in the medical industry for 27 years.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Fun and games.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. You like your job. I hated mine. And so,
I suppose if you don't have the support, you're not going to end up liking it, are you?
No, and I didn't have the support. Even when I did have the support in the City Fitness, I still didn't like it because they had some really strange rules, not rules, but strange things they were putting on me. Sorry. I had a horrendous cold, and I wasn't getting over it easy. So that was another nail in the coffin. So I got let go, which was good. So yes, I'm on the unemployment benefit, but seeking again another new direction. So
directions are always good.
Yeah. I have to do it for my own sanity.
True.
Yeah, it's cleaning industries, big or small. They can be a pain in the ass to work for because you're dealing with narcissistic bosses and supervisors.
Working in a gym's not going to help when it comes to narcissism. Good grief.
Yeah.
God, I deal with some absolute flogs. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them were all right, but others were just like okay, I don't. You're a bit arrogant, so I'm going to steer away from you. So, I was a little bit quick with a sarcastic remark. So I didn't appreciate that at all. So, but I'm glad I'm out of it actually.
Well, as you said, sanity prevails. It's all good.
Yeah. And I work with MSD or work and income over here. I don't work against them, so it's no use working against them. So I won't get
That's cool.
Yeah, so I respect them, so I work with them instead of against them. So yeah, it's the way to go, I think.
Cool. Still no sign of Ed.
No, still no sign of him. Yeah.
Wake up, Ed.
Yeah.
Speaking of sarcasm and wit and all that, what do you think about the Die Hard movies? We're talking action.
Die Hard movies, 1 through 3, I like. But the others, I don't mind them, but yeah, they lost their way with it. And,
especially that Die Hard 5, whatever it was, when they're in Russia. I didn't like that. I liked the beginning, and then after that, I sort of phased off of it. Just went,
Yeah, I mean, I think Die Hard 1 is just synonymous with everybody. I think everybody knows it's a Christmas movie.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone was starting to even call like Steven Seagal movies Die Hard on a train or Die Hard on a boat. So it has its own, you got your guy trapped somewhere who can't communicate. They can't do this, and they got to make their own way around.
Yeah, I mean,
I love.
Yeah, I love the Vengeance because it was open. It was like being suffocated in a huge jungle. So that was really good. feeling?
Again, it was quite interesting when I first saw the original Die Hard. It was on video cassette. I
Yeah.
had to babysit my then girlfriend's nieces. We sent them off to bed, and they said, "Oh yeah, watch this. It's pretty cool." And I went, "Bruce Willis, that's the Moonlighting dude. What the hell am I watching this for?" And again, pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. Holy dooly, he can do more than this silly moonlighting stuff. I never liked that show back in the day.
There you go, Si.
Does I have the night off? Yes, I do. Yep, I do. I work 7 days, 7 12-hour days, and then 7 days off. It's called work-life balance. It's really good.
But Die Hard's brilliant. I love Die Hard. So,
oh, yeah, man.
Because of his humour. That's
hilarious.
I think he forgot moonlighting after that. Plus, they were having those two in that program were having such arguments from left, right, and centre. They didn't like each other much. So
Sybil Shepherd, yeah, they hated each other. Yeah, they had to sit there and kiss each other for God's sake. What the hell?
Yeah, and I think that was what broke the straw that broke the camel's back. He got that role. And
but yeah, Bruce Willis, he came back with a vengeance. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the second one was great. I like the airport one as well. So, I like the bag.
That was frightening. I mean, I'm not big on flying. I don't do it very often. I've actually done it and never done it twice. But I can't imagine, what the hell these guys got up to.
Yeah. But it was a good thrill ride.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's funny in the baggage compartment, so.
Yeah, and everyone knows that line, yippee-ki-yay, you know what,
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
And, planes blowing up and snow and icicles in the eyeballs and... And hey, Robert Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in it for not for long.
No, he got killed on the walkway, didn't he? I think so.
He certainly did. And there we go.
A very young Robert Patrick.
Oh, he was. Because then you could segue to the next movie, Terminator.
Oh yeah.
2.
Yeah. How many because it's a franchise? What did you stop at? What did you stop?
I've watched them all. The first movie I saw on video, again on VHS, and yay, cool, Terminator, the whole idea was fantastic. I think my brother said, look at this. No, when it's bloody Guns N' Roses, I'm not interested. And it was the video clip for Terminator 2, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, let's watch this. And I was probably just on the verge, it was 1990, I think it was, 89, 90. So I just started working and having my own income. I walked out of the cinema, and it's the first time ever I've ever walked straight back in to see it a second time.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a grown-up now, I can do that. And so let's do that, Absolutely loved it. Everything is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. 1 and 2 were great. Yeah. 1 and 2 were good. I think the third one fell over a wee bit. So
it was all right. It was okay. Yeah. I mean, it was years and years ago, years and years ahead, and they used a different actor and for John Connor and Sarah Connor was dead, and then suddenly Sarah Connor's now 5 and 5, and a different actor. Then Sarah Connor's alive in 6, the same actor again with different weird stuff. It had some good ideas.
Yeah.
But I mean, Genesis fell to bits at the end. I just didn't get all that. Yeah. I did not get all that. But Terminator 2 was flawless.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely flawless. The lighting, the music was horror. I mean, every time you knew when that T2 was, I mean, that T1000 was around. That anyway, oh shit, there he is. Where is he? And he looked like your normal everyday Joe, but you just looked in those eyes and oh shit, oh no.
Totally revolutionized effects, digital effects in that movie.
Yeah.
So
I think I only ever saw morphing and all that sort of stuff back in the original Willow movie.
what's that?
The original Willow movie, they used morphing techniques in it.
Okay, all right, yeah. That's right. You did too.
When they turned the queen or the witch or whatever she is back from, and she went from a turtle to a tiger, to a bird to then turned into human. That was all morphing, like CGI, and suddenly they were, hang on a minute, we can do more of this.
Yeah.
James Cameron did The Abyss, which was a bit more the water thingy.
Yeah, that was I haven't seen that for a while. That Abyss.
That's a good film. I like that movie. It was good.
Yeah. Knowing James Cameron, because I've been on James Cameron's set before.
What for? How'd you get on there?
With Avatar.
Oh, really? What were you doing there?
The first one I was a minor. Not a little kid, minor.
I'm going to have to watch that.
You won't see me at all. I'm
really?
I'm in a bunch of...
You can't give me a timestamp?
I'm in a cafeteria,
right.
but you won't see me because I'm off to the side, off camera, and that's the second cafeteria scene, I think. And then I'm in a meeting area when they go off to war.
Right.
And you won't see me because I'm way in a bunch of taller sitting extras, and I'm a short guy, so you won't see me in that. So,
how cool is that?
Yeah.
Man,
funny story. You hear a funny story, guys, in that and on that set. A bunch of us were sitting waiting for the scene to actually begin, and knowing James Cameron's way meticulous and what he does, there was a lighting technician who got up on a high ladder, and he tore down a black that was blacking out a light on the top there, and you could hear this scream or yelling of James Cameron going,
is that like my screaming neighbours you can hear at the moment? Can you hear that?
Yeah, a wee bit, yeah.
No, bloody kids. Keep going, sorry.
But there's it was hilarious. It was hilarious because James Cameron just came up and says, "What the F are you doing? Did anybody tell you to do that? Did anybody tell you to do that?"
Oh.
We're just sitting around going, we're just trying not to just crack up laughing. It was hilariously funny.
I tell you what, he's a brutal taskmaster, Mr. Cameron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. If he doesn't like something, he will tell you.
He'll tell you. Yeah.
There was a lot of complaints.
Look at the movies he's made. Look at the movies he's made.
Yeah. I mean, he's so meticulous. That's why he's taking so long to do Avatar movies. So,
how many of them are there now? Look, there's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
5.
Let's talk about it.
He wants to do 10, I think. But I think
Jesus, 10?
So, yeah. So, because he's building a complete world, apparently. So,
great.
Wow. I think he'll die. So
yeah, you have to have one of his kids to keep the tradition going, I think.
Probably, yeah.
And I saw some McFarlane Avatar figures at Zing today. No, yeah, today.
I saw them a couple of days ago too.
They look cool. I like them. I've got no room for them. They're massive. They're big. The big bird-looking things, dinosaur flying. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, we only just got those as well, and the small and the human guy. I've forgotten his name.
Jake.
Jake. No, not
Yeah.
Jake. The commander, Colonel guy.
One with all the scars on his face.
Yeah,
That him?
on his face. But no Jake. No Sully. So, but and the bird. That's about it. So
That looks cool. Yeah, I've got some old Avatar figures, just the Jake and that big APC
oh yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool. But it's I think they were made. They weren't made by McFarlane. They weren't made by. I think one of them came with a video game sort of thing. I think
Okay.
it came with a video game. I don't know. They're in the shelf somewhere. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. Pete, I heard he got dressed up as a hobbit on the Avatar set and was sent home.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do?
I wish I did. I didn't. I actually didn't. Sorry. Nice. Yeah, laugh. Pulling my leg. Yes. I wish I did. It would have been hilarious. So,
Did you get to be an extra in one of the Hobbit movies or Lord of the
yeah,
Rings?
I did actually.
Oh wow! See, tell me
Yeah,
more. Tell me more.
Return of the King. I was in Samwise Gamgee's wedding ceremony.
Oh,
So,
wow. That's cool.
yeah, and I was in a deleted scene of the first unexpected journey flashback
Oh, cool.
scene. Flashback scene.
Yeah. I've got all those DVD, the Blu-ray super duper long versions and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're probably going to see me in the extended version because I ended up in that. So,
Nice. Whereabouts are you in Unexpected Journey?
I'm in a flashback scene. I don't know where it is. Somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've seen it once, but I'm roasting a pig on a spit. So
That I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I've only seen it once.
I'm gonna have to watch it again because I've probably seen the Lord of the Rings films, Christ, a dozen times, and probably seen the extended versions a dozen times, and seen Unexpected Journey probably 5 or 6 times, plus the other ones, and Battle of Five Armies. They're brilliant. Even though the original Hobbit book was quite short.
Yes.
But somehow they've, yeah.
Yes, and he stretched it out to 3 films. It's funny, isn't it?
He stretched it right. He stretched that thing right out. I mean, some of those things like the big worms that come out of the ground and
yeah,
all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. Maybe it was just because the Lord of the Rings was 3 movies. Maybe so.
I think those Earth Eaters are a part of the those Earth Eaters. I think they're part of not Silmarillion, one of the Book of Lost Tales or something. They just added extra pieces. Maybe, I don't know. I says we want autographs, Peter.
Yeah. Well, funny you should say that. Funny you should say that, guys. I'm going to give you all an autograph of myself on laminated and send it to you as Christmas presents.
There you go. All right.
So one's coming to you, Si, in the mail. So
nice.
I can do that because I'm in the film.
You are in the film. I mean, props to you. Wish I was. Good grief.
But
wish I was in any sort of film. That'd be cool.
Been in King Kong as well. So,
really?
Yeah.
Gee. Who were you in that?
I was an extra, but I was a watcher of old vaudeville. And
the jugglers and all that sort of stuff. And
yeah. You can barely see me. You can barely see me. I'm blurred out somewhere, but you can barely see me. But I'm in that, so on location, not on set. I've been in The Water Horse. If you know that movie.
I do. Is that the one with is it Ted Danson? No.
This is an English film.
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah,
so,
I've seen that. Yeah. Wow.
I was in a pub. You can just see my crown on my head when the camera moves across in the pub. and I was in what was it? The Emperor, the Fall of Japan. Some of it was filmed here, but with Tommy Lee
Oh,
Jones and Matthew Fox in it.
no, can't say I've seen that one.
Uh, I was the shortest non-commissioned officer in the whole entire US Army.
Right. Okay. No.
It's hilarious.
That's one to look at.
Popping in.
Hey, Salacious Rum. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
I jump on his streams every now and then,
Yeah.
and they're building Lego stuff. Yeah.
I do too. Yeah, I jump on those.
Yeah.
And he games a lot as well with golf with John and stuff like that. It's hilarious. I love that.
Okay.
So,
That's the thing. I'm subscribed to so many YouTube channels, and I can't get to see everyone. I wish I could, and all their things and what they do.
Yeah.
I don't know how it all works. I mean, sometimes I get 2 or 3 videos of someone. Sometimes I get none. I don't know. Then I don't see anyone for a while. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. I don't know.
What are you saying here? These rums? Sorry. Sorry. Just,
You're right.
all right. Is it showing? It's showing.
Oh, there we go. He's back. Please let me know in the future, do I get it on with supermodel Helena Christensen?
Is that aimed at me if I know her? I don't know her.
I don't know. Do you know her?
No,
I don't know.
don't. No, I don't.
I haven't heard of her in years. What the hell is she doing?
It's Salacious. It's Salacious crush.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. No, this Emperor was a World War II film, so it was a good film actually. I got to hold a machine gun. Never done that before, so
Ooh, scary.
But yeah, I've had a very good run in films here, shot here.
Yeah.
I'm eager
What
to
are
do
they
it
filming
again.
in NZ these days?
What are they filming here?
Yeah, Avatar's film there. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know actually. Avatar is, of course, I think. Just
Yeah.
But that's all I know that's filming here. I can't think what this is filming. It's probably smaller projects, but nothing to write home about.
Okay.
You had the Power of the Ring TV series.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. What do you think of that?
I liked it because it was filmed here, but now they've gone back to UK to film the second series.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bit slow in the start, but it picked up, which is like I like. So,
Yeah. I'm reserving my judgment there.
right.
I'm not a huge rings. I know every single bit of lore and every single bit of this and that, but I know certain things where you go, hang on a minute, that shouldn't happen now, and that doesn't happen. But I'll tell you what, it looks damn good. It looks pretty. It looks fantastic. Yeah, can't fault that. It's just the story writing. I think I can just sit there and go, but not to the point where there's people out there on YouTube that are making multiple videos of this sucks and this is that and that's that and this is that, and I'm like, okay, get over yourselves, boys and girls. Let's just if you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, I mean, there's some of the Power of the Ring was either you didn't like it or you liked it.
Yeah,
kind of
there's
thing.
no middle ground really. Yeah,
and I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and so I liked it because it was filmed here at first, so that's why I liked it. it was slow at the start for me. But again, it picked up, but yeah, it didn't. And they said it didn't really stick to the Tolkien lore.
No, that's why I didn't
It
like it. That's the only thing I didn't
yeah,
like. And that
and
they
that's what
fired actual scholars and everything like that and got some 23-year-old university student to be the scholar. And I went,
yeah.
what? Yeah, come on, man. The guy who actually did the Lord of the Rings films for Peter Jackson, that scholar, they fired him because he was saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do
Right.
this. And they went, no, too bad. We'll
Right.
let you go.
Okay. I didn't know that. Oh wow.
Mm, no, they did. I forget his name now. He's an elderly gentleman who's been following an actual scholar in university and somewhere in
Right.
England.
Yeah.
They sacked him and went, no, we'll get this 23-year-old young lady to become the scholar. And this went, oh, come on, really? You know, I don't know. Anyway, we're talking action, not fantasy
Yeah.
adventure. What
Okay.
else? What other film? What other film can you think about?
Just actually I just actually sent another link to
Yeah,
Daniel
where is it?
on
Come on,
on,
man.
Inst- on Instagram this time. So
You
hopefully,
should be able to pick it up.
yeah. So
Mm.
hopefully he'll get it. Because he's active now on it. So
Well, there you go. You should pick that up very quickly.
maybe
I'll tell
something
you
you
what,
can
a
so
good action film, which was another surprise. That's what I like about. I love surprise films that get me. You've seen a film called Triple R, like RRR. It's from India.
Oh, I've heard about it. Somebody was on a different channel was raving about it because it was funny
My
and
God,
yeah. Um,
that is surprisingly awesome, over the top, and is fantastic.
is it still on Netflix? It was on Netflix,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
no, it's
So,
there. You can find it. Yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
loved it. Absolutely. And I thought to myself, and I know other people have thought it as well, they thought if Hollywood get hold of this and try and remake and do stupid things, because this film is so over the top, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw a man running. That's the trailer I saw, I think. So,
It's got everything in it, man. It's got people, bridges blowing up and tigers doing this. And yeah, if Hollywood try and recreate that little lightning in the bottle that
yeah,
India have done for years and now have done it even better, they're going to ruin it. They'll screw it
yeah,
up.
um, yeah. I should actually watch that, shouldn't I? I bypassed it a couple of times.
Do it up,
So,
man. Do it up.
uh,
It's so good. It's just something. It's just entertaining. You don't just leave your mind on the chair next to you and
yeah.
just go, yeah. It's great. Loved it. Yeah,
I watched
that's one of
another.
the latest. That's one of the latest action films I've watched that just
Yeah.
blew me away.
The latest one I watched was the new Liam Neeson one. I think it was on. Was it on Prime or was it? Yeah, it was on Prime.
Which one's that one?
Uh, he was losing his mind. He had Alzheimer's. I forgot the
Oh,
name
I've
now.
heard about it, but I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. So I
But that
guess you
was
don't
really good.
require a set of skills then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
because he's on the outsets of Alzheimer's, but he's an assassin, a killer, a hitman.
Wow.
So great cast. Monica Bellucci was in it
Oh,
as
okay. I
well.
haven't seen her for a while.
Guy Pearce was in it as well. I
Oh,
like Guy
yeah.
Pearce. Great. So yeah, it was interesting. Really, really interesting.
Wow. Yeah. I like Liam Neeson. He's good. He's a good actor.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in some
Uh,
great action films.
came back for
Cool.
Qui-Gon Jinn. So,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah. What do you think about that? What do you think about Kenobi? What do you think? I liked it.
did you like it?
Yeah. The only thing I
I had
didn't
my
like was that Reva knew that Skywalker was alive.
yeah,
No one's meant to
yeah.
know that.
I didn't like that at all. And the darkness, I couldn't see anything.
Ah,
When I just could not see anything.
yeah. Again, it was
And
another dark sort of film, wasn't it?
it was that scene was really, really dark. I'm going, I can't see anything. This planet's got 2 suns
Yeah.
and 2
What's going on
moons.
here? Yeah.
What's going on? You know,
And plus, the
give us some
Vader
light.
Kenobi fight again was all in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah. Great fight against Darth Vader, though. The last fight, it totally caned Darth Vader. Threw rocks on him, everything. Brilliant. But it fell apart for me,
Yeah.
I think.
The thing that Reva understands that there's another Skywalker. That's the thing that got me, because
Yeah. Where does she get the information? So,
well, she knew from the fact that she was a child, she was a youngling, and Anakin Skywalker was meant to kill her or something like that, and then she got away and became a Sith. What are they called? Not infiltrator. What, Inquisitor? Yeah.
because yeah,
So she knew, but she shouldn't. She should have went to the grave with that information, because you don't. It's not part of. Yeah, I don't know.
well, I see it this way. I think she should have died.
Yep, true.
Um,
Everyone gets stabbed in the guts and comes back to life in that show too.
you know. So,
I mean, then you look at Qui-Gon Jinn. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Why do you guys survive and I'm bloody dead? You know what's going on? You know. Come on.
but I like Andor better than I did Kenobi.
It's a good. It's a good show. I like it too.
Yeah.
I like prison break films. I like that where people are impossibly to get out of prison sort of films.
It was well done, actually. Well done.
Yeah.
I just want to be. I hope we get to see Kino Loy somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Episode 11, and see how he got out because he couldn't swim.
That's right. I reckon he'll come. He'll come back. He'll come back. I don't know how. He's a hard bastard, so he'll come back. Yeah. Who have you
This
got
is really odd.
What's going on?
Daniel was active, and now he's not active. He's at 9 minutes. So what's going on? What is going on?
Don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm the one
weird.
that finds it hard to get onto these things. This was the first one I've actually done like this.
I think they're fun. Streams, our streams. So,
I'd like to do more.
but of course, you're busy with work and stuff, though. So
yeah, on the week off, absolutely not. On the week on, maybe a day or two. Like today's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. You must be living it up, having a few days off.
Oh yeah. And plus, I've got to play catch up with all the housework and gardening and God knows what that I do as well.
Right. Yeah. How's the weather over there? I know it's a stupid conversation.
No, it's not. It's not. We're getting back to more rain. It's meant to happen again. Yeah. Supposedly destructive large hail and winds and storms and stuff. But no, because, Dan said to me before before you go to the beer cellar, go upstairs and film, or go upstairs and get onto the StreamYard because the weather might screw things up. I don't know. But
that might be it.
Yeah.
That might be you can't get out on. So
and plus, Wi-Fi here is absolute rubbish. My little Wi-Fi bubble, if I walk 2 flights downstairs, that's it, I'm done. I don't catch it. So that was the reason why. Tell Dan, get on Wi-Fi, Dan. Get on the Wi-Fi, Dan. Where are you, man? Good grief.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. There we go.
That should work. Should get on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lightning and a thunderstorm and a bit of rain, and then it stopped. And it was all right. So, funny old weather. So,
We're getting flooded to hell here, everywhere, all over the place. I mean, I'm not getting flooded, but
Wi-Fi in Australia is rubbish.
rubbish. Yes, absolutely agree, boys. I totally agree.
What's wrong with your Wi-Fi over there?
Mate, you get better Wi-Fi in Uganda. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah. And the NBN, I don't know if you have that thing running around NZ.
I'm not too sure.
National
Not too sure.
Broadband Network. It's absolutely rubbish. And it's taken years to hook up, years to get together. I had unfriendly contractors come around and try and hook everything up around the place here. Very unhelpful. You name it. They're absolute rubbish.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I've got fibre here, so
What have you got? Rover?
fibre.
Oh, fibre. Fibre, yeah.
Yeah. And I live in a council flat, so
Right.
so I had to ask permission to get fibre, just because they had to get the holes in the walls.
Yeah. I think we had all that optic fibre cable and stuff here beforehand, but then they said, no, you got to do this. This is the way of the future. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. It's absolute rubbish.
Wi-Fi is, depending where you are, it's if you haven't got good service or where you are, you can't pick up anything. So
no, the service is rubbish here, mate. Absolute rubbish. Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it? So,
well, the rest of the world seems to be doing all right, and connectivity and all that, and third world countries are better than Australia. Don't like using that word, third world country, but anyways, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. So where were we for films?
No, movies, action movies. Talked about Triple R. Talked about Liam Neeson. What else? There's probably.
Well, you got the franchise of Taken, which you meant, which you said. So,
I just like the original one of that, the first one.
Yeah.
I've acquired a special set of skills and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I love that. That was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
Eventually, just became the same thing over and over again. Really.
Yeah.
John Wick.
John Wick. Yes, John Wick.
There's a fourth coming out.
I'm looking forward to the fourth one coming out. I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. Always have been.
Same.
So, because he went to special op training for his gun and fighting skills.
Oh yeah.
So he really worked out for that. So that's why I like him, because he just, he throws his hat in the ring and goes off.
He goes all for go, doesn't he? He doesn't. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, sort of like the Tom Cruise of whatnot. Yeah, they'll go and learn it and train it and do it, and it's the way to go. But yeah,
but
I mean,
Halle Berry and the other one was quite good too, actually.
Which one?
Peril something. Got it right there. Can I get it? 3. John Wick 3. She was in that one. Yeah. She might be back in the other one, on this one. I'm not too certain. So,
that was some good films. They really, again, another surprise. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they do they're doing another Constantine film as well. I wonder what that's going to be like. Even though that's not action, that's more comic booky thing.
Yeah, that's right. They are too. Actually, God, they're bringing out the not remakes, but the part twos pretty thick and fast. With the new Matrix one, that didn't really do too well.
I was a bit, again, a little bit. It was all right, but it wasn't. I mean, you needed to have Morpheus. You needed to have whatever gang was left. There wasn't many left. That's the thing. You could do whatever you want. It was a computer simulation. You could put whatever face on the person you wanted to. So yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne didn't want to come back for that, sadly.
No.
I don't know why. Maybe he's just. Hugo Weaving didn't want to come back either. I don't think either for that. So.
Well, you needed to have him back.
Yeah,
he
Mr.
was the
Smith.
Yeah, Agent Smith. Yeah, Agent Smith. You needed him in the movie. Otherwise, all these other new agents, and they were calling themselves Smith. The other guy was calling himself Morpheus. The other guy was calling himself the Architect, and I was like, "What the? What's going on here?" You know?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Carrie-On Moss was back in it, wasn't she? I think.
Yeah,
so,
she was good. I didn't like seeing her again. It was good.
But the whole premise of that film, of Neo not knowing who he is,
that was strange.
It's strange. I didn't watch the film, but I take it from people because I saw the trailer. I think that I just didn't get it. I don't think.
Yeah, it wasn't too. It was okay, but it wasn't. Yeah, basically they were. Yeah, Neo ends up being back in the Matrix and makes a video game of the Matrix. And I don't know, it's just, you got to check it out and just go, really? Come on, you know.
Yeah. I think they had other new director as well, not the directors who directed the other ones.
Yeah, Wachowskis, yeah.
Wachowskis, that's right. Or was it just one Wachowski?
I think one of them. I think the one who transitioned into a lady, I forget her name now.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she's the one that may have done it. But yeah, I don't know. Just really wish they would have put more of the original actors in there.
Yeah, it needed it. The script needed to be reworked again because didn't make any sense, really, having Neo and Carry-On and Moss's character.
Well, basically, no one knew who they were.
Yeah, exactly. So they went past each other, going, "Do I know you?"
Come on, yeah. But anyway, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think of other action films or sort of.
Well, if you look at the Indiana Jones films, it's an action. So, you know.
Again, another flawless movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Why didn't I think of that? Thank you, Pete. Thank you. Excellent.
And with the action figures coming out, I mean,
yeah, no. Could you? I'd love a Tot figure with his face melting off. I want one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was salivating.
Shut up and take my money. Yeah, I want that one.
I
and
want
the Up to the Covenant. I want that whole little scene with all the three dudes, even though they won't all come out, but Tot comes with his face melting off. That'd be just brilliant.
I mean, I even want the retro as well. So
yeah, not for me, but I'll just go for the 6-inch ones, the Black Series ones, or whatever you want to call them. Not Black Series, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. What are they called? Adventure something?
I don't know who's making them. I'm pretty sure it's a Hasbro thing. It has to be.
Yeah, it's Hasbro, but they've got a. It's not Black Series, but it's a Adventure Series, Indiana Jones Adventure Series or something on the box.
Yeah, so. I want one of those. I want the Tot one especially. You got to have that. When I was a kid and I saw that, it was like, cool. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. And Raiders of the Lost Ark was probably another flawless film, except now I don't know if are you a big fan of The Big Bang Theory?
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that episode when Sheldon made to make his missus watch Raiders,
Oh, that's
and she
right.
said, "Guess what?
Yeah. It would
Indiana
have
Jones."
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. If he wasn't in the film, it would all still happen anyway. He didn't
Yeah,
need to be
no.
in the film.
Yeah. It blew the whole entire
Yeah, it blew
premise
his
out of the
brain.
water.
I was with Sheldon. Was like, "Oh, what the hell? How did you figure that out?" You know. They still would have got the ark. They still would have gotten this. They still would have opened it, and everyone would have died. And bingo, bango, and that's that. Damn!
Uh,
Thanks for ruining.
uh,
That was
yeah.
hilarious. That was so funny and clever.
And then he told everybody else, didn't he?
I think he tried to keep it a secret. I don't know because he would have blown out all the rest of it. I don't know. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark is a great adventure movie, and I love a lot of the games too.
Yeah.
The Emperor's Tomb. Did you ever play that on Xbox?
I did actually. I didn't play it through Xbox, but I played it through something else actually.
Probably PS2.
PS2, I think. So
Mm.
that was awesome.
That was that was like a movie. That was great.
I watched the run through of it's just on YouTube because I wanted to see it because it's so funny. So
the speed runs or whatever they're called.
no, just a long run, but not continually. But I stopped and started. So
Okay.
because I do like that. That's one of my favorite. I really want to play that, but yeah, I haven't got a PS2 anymore. So
No, I've got an Xbox, but the door doesn't open. The little tray doesn't open out. Damn it! So I'd like to do Knights of the Old Republic again.
oh yeah, same. I've got that on PC disc somewhere. So
Yeah, a mate of mine's got a Nintendo or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm
I
not
thought they
buying
were going to do that. I thought they were remaking that.
Yeah, I think that fell. I think that fell apart, or they've
Yeah,
I don't know, something happened, or I don't know. Yeah,
it's a
hard to
shame.
say.
Really is a
That,
shame.
that was a brilliant game.
Yeah.
That was.
I found it hard to play on PC though. It just wasn't. Didn't have enough.
I'm definitely not a PC gamer. Definitely not.
Oh, I'm not either. Sorry.
No.
So,
No, but I was lucky too. I also managed to pick up the walkthrough books, the actual open the book up and
okay.
yeah, they're like a good inch or two thick with all the little tricks and things that you can do and puzzles to solve and
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't have that. I just followed my nose.
Yeah, that's how it went for most of the game. Yeah. Oh, my wife's back out again. Here she is. Just keeping an eye on me.
Well,
There's still no Ed.
it's still not it.
We're an hour and a half into it.
Yep. Yeah. I
Did you
don't know
get back to you on Instagram or
Yeah, I did.
what did he say?
He said nothing.
Oh. Well, cheers, Ed. Good one, mate. What's up?
No, he hasn't said anything to me. So I've sent him a link. I've sent him a message, and he hasn't said anything. Is he rang you back?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
I could try and call him. I don't know. He tried to call me, and I just declined his call, saying, "No, don't call me. Do this," because I didn't want to lose the link to your stream. But that was over an hour ago now. Easy. Wow.
Well, Dan, we're still on, so you can jump on if you want. If you're listening, he's not even in the chat. Where are you, Dan? So keep on collecting. Still here. Hello.
Oh, cool.
So
Boys, hello.
What's that? Oops, what's that?
Got to catch up with those two. They were cool.
He said something.
We tried calling it 5-2 and no answer. Okay.
Oh,
Mysterious
wow.
appeared.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Really, really do appreciate that. That's really weird. Oh God, I hope he's all right.
Yeah. He's a busy man, Mr. Ed 5, Mr. Dan.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hope he hasn't fallen and can't get up.
Oh, he'll be right. Yeah, he's actually come to my house, eh?
He's come to your house.
Yeah.
Right.
Where
Where are you?
ACT,
Are you
Canberra.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he was travelling through.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just travelling through, and he said, "Oh, could I come and say good day?" And I said, "Absolutely."
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, it's good to have community that actually is, you can go and meet up.
True. It's not like
I don't.
It's not like I'm going to invite everyone to my house for
No,
coffee
exactly.
and beers and whatnot, and yeah. But
yeah. I'm talking to Jason today, from middle-aged Kiwi man collecting things. And he lives in Wellington. I found out, and I live in Wellington. So,
okay. You're both in Wellington.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. So, and Darth Rock didn't know I was a New Zealander. So
can't you tell by the accent? Come on.
Exactly.
How hard is it, anyways? Darth Rock I've been following for a while, Nick, and Jason I've followed probably for about a year, I think now. He's cool. Geez, he's got a nice setup, hasn't he?
He has. I just watched his building of his Gonk droid today. So.
Yeah, I'm in one of his intro videos of that.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah.
That was a while back now. It was a few months back now.
What's that? What is that? We were introduced to Sai when we.
Yeah, I think it was that. Or yeah, I think I first met up with the collectible fellows probably back then. Yeah, I'd say so.
We just keep on collecting. Where are they about in Australia?
They're in South West Sydney, I think. Penrith, am I right, boys? I don't know. I can't remember.
Where are you guys living? So
I think they're in Penrith, Sydney somewhere.
Right.
It's not mega far away, but it's still a good couple of hours drive. Got to remember, Australia's massive. Everywhere's far away around here.
Keep on collecting is the only guys in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know where Linda's gone to. Or Orlando, maybe they're doing something else.
I know Orlando Flores. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Again, him and Linda, I don't know them I don't know if they do YouTube videos or.
No, they don't.
I
don't think Rolando and Linda does, but Linda does amazing customs. I know that. And
really? I'm right into customs at the moment because there's not much else out there.
Right. So she does amazing customs, and Rolando is a strong fixture around everybody's streams. Everybody, so he's a really good supporter of that. So
nice.
And it does, Muzzer. I'm from Newcastle.
Muzzer's from Newcastle. Cool. So, yes, I think I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. Still here. Oh, you're still here, brother. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Yes. Hope you're feeling well, Rum. I know you were a little unwell, so I hope you're feeling better actually. So
Oh, dear. Everyone's getting a crook, aren't they? I mean, change of weather. That's what's doing it. That's what puts people up.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a niggly headache, and it's gone down to my eyes. That's why my eyes are sore and red. So I think I caught a virus or something like that. So
All right.
yeah. So I have to take. Been taking Panadol and drugs, right? So
Yeah, that's cool.
I
That was
must have.
That was one thing during this whole COVID thing, and I think it's going to happen again. I never got COVID. I was lucky.
Yeah, Linda.
Hey,
Yeah,
there she is. Hello. She's been lurking. Hello, Linda.
that's
Lurking.
okay. That's okay. Look away, guys. Look away.
Lurking, Linda. Yeah.
So, yeah, it is the weather because we've had some cold snaps, and tonight's been
Oh,
cold.
Jesus,
So,
tell me about it. Yeah, man, that big Arctic void or whatever they call it that's been spinning around Antarctica has blown us away.
I really hope it gets really warm and hot. I'm getting sick of these cold weather snaps.
Yeah, I'm sort of hoping for a bit more sunshine as well. Yeah, it'd be good. Still, Linda, if you're still lurking around, if you do videos or whatever, drop me somehow. Somehow I'll find you. I'd like to see your customs.
She's on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's easier to find than YouTube channels. That's for sure.
Linda will say. Sorry, Linda. Sorry, I stole your thunder there, Linda. Sorry. So.
Yeah, man, I'm getting some far out custom figures very soon. Really good ones.
Yeah, Linda is a moderator of mine. Yes, she is. So,
okay.
Once I found out how to actually do or get a moderator, it's that she is. That's yeah, need them for all these sex bots going around.
Oh, yeah, those things. Yeah. Yes, I get not many. I used to get quite a few at once. Though they just come in waves, don't they? These silly things. Yeah. Well,
I can't post
can't
links.
post links. Okay, that's all right. Well, I'll figure you out. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
What's that? What's this? That cantina of your site is full of interesting customs.
Yeah, it has. I got the full bar, and I got a little sort of a seat with a little booth, and the cantina stage. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen that, Pete?
Have I? I think I probably have, but I'm gonna have to watch it again. So,
so I'm gonna pretty much will come towards the end of the year. I'll be doing a whole. Let's look at what I did throughout the year. I do a thing called, this year will be called 2022. What a year! And I'll just talk about action figures and whatnots and what I've picked up. And over the years I've done it. I've sat down in my beer cellar downstairs with a ciggy and a beer and just half cut and just talk rubbish. Yeah, a good mate of mine who I've known for years now, Nick, only one Kenobi.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Says, do it up. Yeah. He says, do it up, Si, do it up. Make more of those videos. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. I sound like an absolute idiot half the time, Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, But, yeah, this year I think I'll just talk about action figures, not about anything else that's going around the internet, as I don't really know so much about it. I've been told I should post more of what I do, but I still find it kind of embarrassing. Don't be embarrassed, Linda.
No, don't.
Don't be embarrassed.
I mean, you do good work because I've seen your stuff. What you've sent for Papa Gord. So.
Oh yeah, Gordy. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're brilliant at it, because I don't have any patience for doing customs myself, but so
Yeah. Me neither. I haven't got the time. Every now and then I've washed a bit of paint over a figure or something like that, but I've never actually, done a whole pull something apart and put something back together. That's bizarre. I've done a
yeah,
few bits and pieces, but nothing like what some of these guys can do. I swear. How do you do it? And I don't have a laser machine thingy. What do you call it? Printer. Don't have one of those.
I mean,
That's
Mr. B and Dave Carell and Linda are just amazing with customs, really are. So,
Mr. B. Mr. B. I think I know that guy. Yeah. I'm looking at my guys that I've actually bought from. They say, there you go, Linda. If you got good stuff, we can organise a bit of money exchange. That's how good I'll because I'm just over some of the Hasbro stuff at the moment. I'm looking at getting new stuff.
okay, yeah.
If I got it, I'll buy it eventually. Eventually. Mr. Jedi 77. Have you heard of him on Instagram? Artie?
I probably have, but I probably have. I'm probably following him actually. Without God, I'm following a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
He made me the Tanika sisters. You know, the two tall girls in the
oh
cantina.
yeah,
He made those. I've got a video of that up there. They are
yeah.
absolutely spectacular. They're incredible.
I said
It's
something.
getting a whole bunch more. And then IB3D, Ian Butler.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all the bar scenes and a couple of other bits and pieces that he's done for me. They're absolutely phenomenal. So yeah. If I can't get it from Hasbro, I'll get it from a custom.
Yeah. Well,
That's how it works.
Somebody said customizers do the best work. So
They take their time. They take their time. That's what it is.
Very meticulous. So
They are. And they get very, I got to make sure that's right. Make sure that's right. Because they don't charge, they're not cheap. But they're worth it though.
I think they, because they, I mean, I'm only guessing here. I think they want to get the customs either correct for the film, or they just want to do a different custom to make it look really cool. So it's just the art of it, really. It's really good.
It is. There is an art to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's meticulous. It's movie accurate.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah. They and also they don't want to make a rubbish figure, because then all it takes is for someone who buys it to go, this is rubbish and I spent such and such on it and I'll never buy again. Don't buy again. Avoid. And that's it. That's their business down the drain. So that's if they're a business, that is. Others just do it for fun. Like myself, if I do a custom, it's just a personal thing. I won't make multiples of them or whatever. What you trying to do there, Pete?
I'm going to send a message to Matthew to see if he can call Daniel again.
Yeah.
I'll just ask him now. I suppose, guys, you can just give Daniel a ring and see if you can, see where he is.
I don't know what's going
on.
Yeah, we're going to.
Thanks.
10 minutes time. We're hitting the 2-hour mark.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the longest I've ever been online in my life, or on a video.
Because, yeah, we're hitting, like you said, we're hitting 2-hour mark, and I might have to call it quits too. It's getting late, so
it would be for you. Crikey, what's the time in your neck of the woods? I'm hitting the 11 o'clock. It must be 1:00.
1:05.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1:05. Yeah. So, I want to get some sleep before I talk to Jason tomorrow morning.
Oh shit. Yeah. True. Yeah.
So, it's a busy
Say
weekend
good.
for me.
Say good day to him for me.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Yeah, I
Yep.
will. I just want to.
He's getting me a gift too, which is
Is
awesome.
he? All right.
Yeah. I'll
It's
pop
not
that
a
on.
mini.
Just a brief one.
It's not a mini gonk droid, is it? It's,
No. No. He actually got a Gonk droid today from one of his other friends overseas. An original power droid,
thanks, Andrew.
the old 78,
Yeah.
18. Yeah, that one of the old ones with the clicky legs and stuff.
I just begs the question: why did he do it? I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him this, but I'm going, why a gonk droid for a mini fridge or a fridge?
Because it's
Looks like a
squarish
fridge.
cubicle. Because it's square cubicle looking thing that you could, yeah, has no.
Yeah,
The droid has no face. It has no this. It's a. Could you imagine one of those things walking around just delivering beer to you at a party?
it'd
How
be
cool
funny.
would that be? It'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, it would be hilarious. Um,
Why
uh,
not?
I used
No,
to
it
be a glass collector, actually.
used to be a.
A glass collector in a nightclub and bar
All
back in
right.
Nelson, New Zealand, on the South Island. So yeah, um, that was fun.
I bet. Being a glassy,
Yeah,
as we
glassy
call
was
it.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, glassies. Yeah. Yeah, we got a
Um,
couple of pubs here. You wouldn't do that for $100,000 a year. Trust me.
yeah, it's
But
a dirty job, really dirty job.
yeah,
So
it would
even,
be.
even here, it was horrendous. So, uh,
I can
what?
imagine.
Uh, oh, that's right. I forgot Darth Mazza. He's a customizer too, I think.
Painting.
Painting
What are you
company.
painting, Buzz? At this time of night.
Ah, close. Rum's gone, so he's on live, I think. So, yeah, what are you painting there, Muzz? Oh, um, sorry, Peter. Hang on. Oops, wrong one. Could not connect with Dan apparently. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's all
All
right.
right, that's all right. Um, I'll get in contact with him and probably tomorrow and see how he's going. So, wherever you are, Daniel, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Um, so, really, so I might just wrap it up here.
That's all right. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think we talked about more than 5
Yeah,
action movies.
yeah. So,
And a bit more.
yeah,
It's good to talk to you, mate.
it is. Yeah, it's actually good to meet you on Zoom in person.
Yeah. You too.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be inviting you on Messenger to come and talk to me on PGM for real. Um, just be questions and a good conversation, really, like now.
That's all right.
But,
Yeah.
so how you what did you collect when you were a kid? Kind of questions like that, and then we'll
That's
go
good.
from
Yeah, that's fine.
So, so yeah, this because I'm doing a bit of a global tour with my show like that. So from Australia to UK to USA in this chair in New Zealand. So yeah, so
Sounds good.
yeah, so yeah, be on the lookout for an invite. So yeah,
No problem.
yeah. So
All right.
everybody in the chat, thank you very much for sticking in there. If you don't know Sai, you do go and sub to his channel, please. It's a really good channel. He does.
Old channel. It's old.
Black
They're
Black
doing it for
Series,
years.
Black Series, Predator, and
Many
TVC,
other things. Yeah.
and my batteries just said, "Oop, you're about to die."
Yeah. That's
Um,
all
so I will see you. Thank you very much, Si.
right. Can I say it? Sci-fi out, and the
Yeah,
force is with you
yeah.
always. This is the way. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Later, man.
Bye. You. Yeah. Brilliant. Anyway, guys, before I go, I just want to thank you again to Darth Muzza. Keep on collecting. Linda is still lurking. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rolando, for being there as well. And if you're there, thank you very much to everybody. Rum as well. I know he's live streaming now again because he. So, Daniel, I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe, everybody out there. And until then, I will say goodbye and I'll see you next time.